I'm standing on the precipice, looking at the great unknown. The fog is rolling heavy, and I feel so far from home. My mind is spinning stories of 1,000 things to dread, carrying the weight of every tomorrow in my head. I close my tired eyes and breathe the midnight air. I have to trust that you are already waiting there. You hold tomorrow, so I don't have to fear. Even in the mystery, your presence is so near. You are the steady anchor when the waters start to rise, wiping all the anxious worry from my tired eyes. You hold it all. The future is in your hands. The world says build a fortress, try to lock the future out. The walls can never silence the heavy voice of doubt. You step into my sinking boat and tell the wind to rest. You promise that the plans you have are always for the best. I open up my tightly folded hands, I let the control go. I'm stepping out into the dark because your love is all I know. You hold tomorrow, so I don't have to fear. Even in the mystery, your presence is so near. You are the steady anchor when the waters start to rise, wiping all the anxious worry from my tired eyes. Are you lying awake right now, terrified of what happens next? Is the anxiety of the unknown making your chest feel tight? Listen to me, you don't have to figure out tomorrow before it even gets here. God is not bound by time, He is already standing in your tomorrow, preparing the way. He won't let you walk into the future alone. Release your grip. Take a deep breath. You are safe to sleep tonight. The future is safe. I lay my worry down in the Father's arms. Peace is finally found. Breathe out the fear. Tomorrow is held. Tomorrow is held. hanging on the wall, colors shining perfectly, standing proud and tall. Then I look down at my hands, at the tangled mess of thread, a chaos of the grayest blues and the deepest, darkest red. I feel so far behind them, so broken and so frayed, wondering if the maker made a mistake when I was made. I hold the knotted strings, I whisper to the air. Why does my story look so ugly compared to what is there? But I am looking at the bottom, where the knots and tangles hide, while you are looking down upon the beautiful upper side. You weave the heavy sorrows with the brightest gold and blue, creating the masterpiece that is uniquely fully true. You don't make mistakes, you leave it all together. Comparison is a thief that steals the beauty of today. It blinds me to the miracle of the grace that comes my way. You didn't write my story to match another's rhyme. You are taking every tangled thread and taking all your time to build a specific glory that only I can wear. A testament of mercy built through all the tears and prayer. I stop looking at the left and right, I fix my eyes above. I surrender all my knotted threads to the weaver of my love. But I am looking at the bottom, where the knots and tangles hide, while you are looking down upon the beautiful upper side. You weave the heavy sorrows with the brightest gold and blue, creating a masterpiece that is uniquely fully true. Are you caught in the trap of comparison today? Looking at someone else's highlight reel and feeling like your life is just a messy, tangled failure? Listen to me. When you look at a tapestry from underneath, all you see are knots, loose threads, and chaos. That's how we view our own lives. But God is looking at your life from the top down. He sees the beautiful picture He is weaving. Don't compare your behind-the-scenes mess with someone else's finished product. The weaver knows exactly what he is doing with your threads. I will trust the master's hand. I am beautifully designed, leaving all the heavy weight of comparison behind. pages look the same, waiting for a breakthrough, calling out your name. The hallway is dark and the door is tightly closed, wondering if this aching weight is a pain you still know. I look at the midnight sky and whisper, how much longer will it be? Are you still writing out the story meant for me? Are you asking how long? God, He is working in the silence. When you cannot hear a sound, He is moving in the quiet. Like a seed beneath the winter snow, preparing for the spring. He is weaving every detail of the blessing He will bring. He is working even in the dark. He is working even in the dark. I used to think the quiet meant you walked away, just because I didn't see a miracle today. But roots have to grow before the branches touch the sky. And you are building up my strength so I can safely fly. I stop rushing the season, I finally settle in the wait, knowing that your perfect timing is never ever late. Are you asking how long? God, He is working in the silence. When you cannot hear a sound, He is moving in the quiet. Like a seed beneath the winter snow, preparing for the spring. He is weaving every detail of the blessing He will bring. Are you tired of waiting? Does the silence of God feel like a rejection right now? Listen to me. It's not the most beautiful things grow in the dark. A seed doesn't make a single sound while it's breaking open beneath the soil. God is working behind the scenes of your life right this very second. He hasn't forgotten your prayer. He's just preparing you for the promise. Trust His silent work. Rest your anxious heart. He is working, He is working. The room is perfectly still, but the tears start to fall, sliding down my face with no reason at all. I wasn't even thinking of sorrow or pain, but Suddenly I'm caught in this midnight rain. I wipe my eyes and I whisper, why am I crying? What is this heavy heart even trying to say? Why are you crying? He understands you. He knows every ache that your spirit walks through. When you don't have the words and your mind is confused, he translates the tears of a soul that feels bruised. He understands. He knows exactly why. The weight of the years that I pushed deep inside, the moments I smiled when I just wanted to hide, the tears are the prayers that my lips couldn't speak, flowing out gently because I am so weak. I don't have to explain it, I don't need to make sense. He drops every wall and he breaks every defense. Why are you crying? He understands you. He knows every ache that your spirit walks through. When you don't have the words and your mind is confused, he translates the tears of a soul that feels bruised. Are the tears just falling tonight, and you don't even know why? Please don't hold them back. You don't need a reason. Sometimes your soul just needs to overflow from carrying so much for so long. Tears are a language God understands perfectly. He sees the exhaustion. He sees the hidden pain. Just let them fall into his hands. He understands you. Let it fall. He knows your heart. Every single tear, every broken part. Rest now. It's okay to cry. He understands. He knows exactly why. I've been watering the ground, waiting for a little green, but the surface is as barren as it has ever been. I see the other gardens blooming bright and standing tall, while I am just a quiet patch of dirt beside the wall. I wonder if the seed I planted withered in the cold. I wonder if this heavy waiting story is getting old. I stare at the empty earth. I whisper to the ground, am I entirely forgotten? Is a harvest to be found? But all the greatest growth happens completely out of sight. You are building up my roots before you bring me to the light. I am not stagnant, I am reaching deep below, building a foundation for the places I will go. The tree without a root will fall when the heavy winds arrive. It takes a hidden season just to help the branches thrive. You are protecting my fragile heart from the harshness of the sun, until the quiet, heavy work beneath the earth is done. I don't have to show the world a flower right away. I can trust the silent architecture of the clay. I stop measuring the surface. I trust what I can't see. I trust the master gardener is taking care of me. But all the greatest growth happens completely out of sight. You are building up my roots before you bring me to the light. I am not stagnant, I am reaching deep below, building a foundation for the places I will go. Do you feel like you're making zero progress? Like everyone else is blooming and you are just stuck in the dirt? Listen to me. Just because you can't see the growth doesn't mean it isn't happening. God is working on your foundation right now. He is growing your roots deep in the dark. When the time is right, He will break the surface. And because of this waiting season, you will be strong enough to withstand any storm. Don't rush the unseen work. You are growing. I am growing in the dark. I am held so tight, rooted in your love, waiting for the light. I poured out my heart till I had nothing left, living on echoes, just catching my breath. The world keeps on spinning, demanding my all, but inside I'm hollow, just waiting to fall. I look in the mirror, but the spark is gone. I don't have the strength to keep pretending I'm strong. Feeling empty, Jesus sees you right where you are. He doesn't need you to be a shining star when your cup runs dry and your spirit is weak. He is the living water don't see the ache. They don't hear the sound that a fragile heart makes. But you count my tears and you know every sigh. You stay when the well of my soul has gone dry. I have nothing to offer, my hands are just bare. But you look in my emptiness and tell me you care. Feeling empty, Jesus sees you right where you are. He doesn't need you to be a shining star when your cup runs dry. Feel like you have absolutely nothing left to give? Like you're just existing, running on empty? Listen to me, Jesus doesn't love you for what you can produce. He doesn't need your perfection. He just wants your heart. It's okay to be empty right now. Just let him fill you up. The house is quiet, but my mind is loud. Heavy thoughts wrap around me like a cloud. I've been trying to carry the weight of the day, but the tears just fall. I can't wipe them away. Then I hear your voice in the stillness of the room. You don't have to hide in the gloom. Breathe in my peace, breathe out your fear. You are not alone, I am right here. Lay down your burdens, let go of the fight. Stay here with me in the middle of the night. I am right here. I thought my broken pieces were too much to hold. Feeling so empty, feeling so cold. But your grace is a blanket wrapping my soul, taking my shattered heart and making it whole. I surrender the control, give you the pain, washing me clean like the midnight rain. Breathe in my peace, breathe out your If you're hurting right now, just close your eyes. The creator of the stars is watching over you. You are safe. You are held. You can rest now. I can finally sleep. I can finally rest. Held in your arms, I am safely blessed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. I cannot feel the fire. I cannot feel the rain. I cannot feel the joy. I cannot feel the pain. It's like my heart has been wrapped in a heavy blanket of snow, stuck in wintry days with nowhere left to go. I try to sing the old songs, I try to pray the old lines, but everything feels so blank behind these weary blinds. I stare at the ceiling and whisper into the chill. Why is my spirit so heavy? Why is it so still? You love me even when numb. You love me even when cold. When I have absolutely zero feelings left to hold. You don't demand an emotion. You don't demand a display. You sit right here in the winter and you promise to stay. You know me here. You hold the numb. I thought I had to be happy. I thought I had to be moved to prove that I was still faithful, to keep my spirit approved. But you were touching the ice, you're breathing into the frost. You gently remind my soul that it is never lost. The numbness isn't a sin, it's just a body fatigued by all the wars I have fought, by all the heavy intrigue. I stopped trying to force it, I let the emptiness be, knowing your steadfast presence is surrounding me. You love me even when numb. You love me even when cold. When I have absolutely zero feelings left to hold. You don't demand an emotion. You don't demand a display. You sit right here in the winter and you promise to stay. Do you feel completely numb right now? You aren't necessarily sad, but you aren't happy either, you just feel blank. Listen to me. It is okay, trauma and exhaustion can freeze our emotions to protect us. God is not intimidated by your numbness. He doesn't need you to feel a certain way to love you. He is sitting with you in the quiet, patiently waiting for the spring. You don't have to fix yourself today. Just let him hold you while you thaw. The winter will pass, the ice will break, safely in your arms, for mercy's sake. The noise outside is deafening, a million rushing feet, a symphony of chaos on every crowded street. I shrink into the background, a shadow on the wall, feeling like my fragile life doesn't matter much at all. I close the heavy door and let the silence in, waiting for your gentle voice to speak above the din. When the world is too loud, you are my quiet place, a hidden sanctuary built entirely of grace. I don't have to shout to prove that I belong. You wrap my tired heartbeat in a steady, loving song. You are my quiet place, my safe retreat. They tell me I should hustle to build a towering name, to run the endless circle, to play the hollow game. But you don't measure value by the fortune or the pace. You hold the universe, yeah, you trace the tear upon my face. Trade the heavy rushing for a holy slow retreat, laying all my wild ambitions softly at your feet. When the world is too loud, you are my quiet place, a hidden sanctuary built entirely of grace. Is the world just too loud for you today? Does it feel like everyone is moving so fast, shouting so loudly, and you are just drowning in the background? Listen to me, God doesn't reside in the chaos, He speaks in the gentle whisper. You don't need to be loud to be loved by Him. You don't need to exhaust yourself trying to be seen by the world. Step away from the noise tonight. Step into His sanctuary. You are deeply valued, entirely known, and perfectly safe, right here in the quiet. The noise is finally fading. I am safely hidden I'm standing in the background, leaning on the heavy wall, waiting for a moment that never seems to come at all. I watch them pick the brightest, I watch them pick the best, while I am left behind again, an afterthought among the rest. I've learned to shrink my shoulders, I've learned to hide my face, accepting that I'll always be in second or in third place. I look down at my shoes, I whisper to the air, does anybody see me? Does anybody care? But you don't pick like humans do, you look beneath the skin. You walk right past the shining crowd to choose the heart within. You call my name out loudly, you pull me from the grave. You make me feel like I was the only one in the room today. You choose me first, you always choose me. Shiny trophies, the loud and the bold, but you are searching quietly for the unrefined gold. You take the one forgotten, the one left on the shelf, and gently breathe a royal worth into my tired self. I don't have to shout for love, I don't have to compete. I found my ultimate belonging sitting quietly at your feet. I stop trying to wave my hand, I let the striving end. I rest inside the choosing of my savior and my friend. But you don't pick like humans do, you look beneath the skin. You walk right past the shining crowd to choose the heart within. You call my name out loudly, you pull me from the grave. You make me feel like I was the only one in the room today. Have you spent your whole life feeling like you're everyone's second choice? Always the backup plan, always the one overlooked in the crowd. Listen to me, God doesn't have a backup plan. When he looks at you, he sees his masterpiece. You are not an afterthought to the creator of the universe. He chose you before the foundation of the world. You don't have to perform to get his attention. You are deeply wanted. You are his first choice. I am wanted, I am fully seen, love beyond measure in the spaces in between. I woke up carrying the bags I promised I'd leave behind. The echoes of yesterday's mistakes still playing in my mind. The heavy words that I said, the quiet things I forgot. My stomach is tied up tight into a guilty knot. I'm dragging all of the shadows and into the morning light, letting the failures of history ruin a day that is bright. I wash my face in the mirror, I whisper through the shame. I keep on tripping over the very same stones, the very same blame. But your mercy is new in the morning, washing yesterday's dust. You bury the heavy regret inside an ocean of trust. I don't have to pay for the debt that you already paid. I step right out of the prison that my guilt has made. The slate is clean, the morning is new. Up the files, the records of all my wrong, trying to drown out the melody of your forgiving song. But you take the ledger of failures and tear it right in half. You replace my heavy sorrow with the gentle, joyful laugh. The sun is rising up high, the mercies fall like the dew, reminding my heavy heart that I am walking anew. I drop the bags on the floor, I let the history fade. I step into the freedom that your sacrifice made. But your mercy is new in the morning, washing yesterday's dust. You bury the heavy regret inside an ocean of trust. I don't have to pay for the debt that you already paid. I step right out of the prison that my guilt has made. Are you ruining today by carrying the guilt of yesterday? Did you mess up? Did you fall short again? Listen to me, Lamentations says his mercies are new every single morning. God does not hold your past against you. When he forgives, he completely forgets. Stop punishing yourself for a debt that Jesus already paid. Brush off yesterday's dust. The sun is up. You have a brand new slate. Walk in it. I am forgiven, I am walking free. Yesterday is gone, you are loving me. The curtains are heavy, the audience is gone, but I'm still on the stage, pretending to be strong. I've memorized the lines of exactly what to say, to make sure nobody sees I'm breaking in the grave. I'm terrified of slipping, terrified to fall, thinking if I make a mistake I'll lose it. take off the heavy mask, I whisper to the floor, I don't have the energy to play this part anymore. You never asked for a show, you never wanted a stage. You see the fragile heart behind this gilded cage. I don't have to earn your love with a flawless routine. You love the broken parts of me that remain unseen. I can just be me. I can just be me. The world applauds the perfect, the shiny and the bright, but you come sit beside me in the messy, honest night. You take away the script that was choking out my breath, and love me in the spaces where I'm scared to death. There is no judgment here, no critic in the dark, just the gentle healing of my weary, exhausted spark. I step right out of the light, I let the expectations drop, I let the spinning wheel of perfection finally stop. You never asked for a show, you never wanted a stage. You see the fragile heart behind this gilded cage. I don't have to earn your love with a flawless routine. You love the broken parts of me that remain unseen. Are you exhausted from putting on a brave face every single day? Are you terrified that if people, or even God, saw the real, messy you, they would walk away? Listen to me, God is not an audience member waiting to critique your performance. He is your Father. He doesn't want the perfect, polished version of you. He wants the real you. You can stop performing now, you can take the mask off. You are deeply, profoundly loved, exactly as you are behind closed doors. I am stepping off the stage, I am safe inside your grace. No more hiding who I am in this quiet, holy place. I've been painting on a canvas, trying to hide the tear, smiling for the audience, swallowing the fear, holding up a mountain, pretending it's a stone, trying to be flawless, but I'm shivering to the bone. I look at my trembling hands, the colors start to run. I whisper to the quiet night, I think I'm finally done. You don't need a masterpiece, you only want my heart. You love me in the middle, right where I fall apart. I lay down the heavy weight of trying to be strong, and the beauty of your mercy is exactly where I belong. You want the real me, just the real me. You want the real me, just the real me. The world demands a diamond, but I am fragile glass, standing in the judgment line, hoping I can pass. But you step into the gallery, ignoring all the pride. You hold the broken pieces that I always try to hide. I take off the heavy mask, I let you see the real me. Your unconditional love is exactly what sets me free. You don't need a masterpiece, you only want my heart. You love me in the middle, right where I fall apart. I lay down the heavy weight of trying to be strong. In the beauty of your mercy is exactly where I belong. Have you been exhausting yourself trying to be perfect? Feeling like if you make one mistake or let your guard down, you'll lose your worth? Listen to me, God doesn't love the pretend, flawless version of you. He loves the real you, the tired you, the flawed, uncertain you. You don't have to earn his affection with a perfect performance. Lay down that heavy burden tonight. You are deeply loved, exactly as you are. No more pretending. I am fully known, covered in your grace. Never on my own. Covered in your grace. Breathe out, you don't have to be perfect here. It's been 100 days or more since I last spoke your name. I let the busy distractions slowly blow out all the flame. I drifted off so quietly, without a single sound, until I woke up miles away from any holy ground. I wanna turn around and walk right back into the light, but the heavy guilt of silence keeps me frozen in the night. I stare at the open sky, I whisper to the breeze, are you angry that I left? Will you ignore my pleas? But you don't hold the silence as a weapon or a wall. You've been waiting on the porch, just listening for my call. There is no awkward distance that your mercy cannot cross. You bridge the heavy months of time and count away the loss. You pull me in, you don't demand a price. I thought I had to earn my way back into your embrace. I thought I needed perfect words to finally see your face, but you You just want my honesty, you just want my heart. You say we don't have to reset, we just have to start. The enemy says it's too late, the bridge is burned away, but you are holding out your hand to welcome me today. I drop the heavy shame, I finally speak a word, and instantly I feel the warmth of knowing I am heard. But you don't hold the silence as a weapon or a wall. You've been waiting on the porch, just listening for my call. There is no awkward distance that your mercy cannot cross. You bridge the heavy months of time and count away the loss. Has it been a long time since you prayed? Have you drifted so far that you feel embarrassed to even talk to God again? Like it would be awkward, or like He's holding a grudge? Listen to me, God doesn't hold grudges. He is a father who misses his child. He isn't gonna cross-examine you about where you've been. He is just thrilled that you are looking in His direction again. You don't need a fancy prayer. Just say, I'm here. He will take it from there. Welcome back. I am breaking through the quiet, I am coming back to you. No more hiding in the shadows, in a love that's always new. I've been gripping the wheel till my knuckles turn white, trying to navigate through this heavy, blinding night. Swerving from the potholes, dodging every fear, trying to control exactly how the future will appear. But my arms are getting heavy, the road is far too long, and I'm realizing slowly that my strategy is wrong. I look at my trembling hands, I whisper to the rain, I can't keep carrying the weight of all this anxious strain. You asked me to surrender, to let the steering go, to trust you in the places that I cannot see or know. You are the master navigator through the dark and unknown. I don't have to drive this heavy, broken road alone. I let it go. I give you the wheel. The illusion of control is a prison in disguise. It keeps the heavy panic right behind my tired eyes. But you slide into the driver's seat, you tell the storm to rest. You promise that the destination will be for the best. I can finally lean the seat back, I can finally close my eyes, resting in the safety of the one who holds let your wisdom guide. I become the quiet passenger, just sitting by your side. You ask me to surrender, to let the steering go, to trust you in the places that I cannot see. Oh no, you are the master navigator through the dark and unknown. I don't have to drive this heavy, broken road alone. Are you exhausted from trying to control every detail of your life? Are you terrified that if you let go for even 1 second, everything will crash? Listen to me. You were never meant to carry the burden of playing God. Control is just an illusion born out of fear. Take your hands off the steering wheel tonight. Let him take over. He knows the way perfectly. You are safe to rest now. Enjoy the ride. I surrender the control.